violence or no other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, YouTube? It's a Black Gen Z mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And let's get into the video. All right, so we've got a crazy one here. This kid, this super teen gremlin, Javon Russell, ended up shooting his brother while they was smoking that gas. Okay, and it's wild. Can you say that the weed made him do it? Maybe. Definitely could have been a heavy influence. A 13-year-old boy definitely doesn't need to be smoking weed or any type of substance. But I would always wonder, where are his parents? Okay. How are you at 13? You have so much alone time. But anyways, police say a 13-year-old Georgia boy has been hospitalized after he was shot by his own brother when a group of teens gathered to smoke marijuana. The incident happened Sunday around 11 a.m. in Warner Robins. Police said the victim's brother, Javion Keith Russell, was handling a pistol when he shot his younger brother in the stomach.
Well, a Warner Robins teen is in jail after police say,
"Oh, it's One Punch Man." Oh man, that man had bald. That's crazy though. Hey, but shout out to him though. As long as you know, hey, the hairline is gone and I gotta rock the baldy, that's all.
well, a Warner Robins teen is in jail after police say he shot his brother in the abdomen while smoking marijuana with friends. 18-year-old Javon Russell is charged with aggravated assault and reckless conduct.
Wow, and he's just, in the mugshot, he just pouting like he turned on the demon time eyes, for real.
Around 11 Sunday morning, officers responded to the shooting on North Lake Drive. The 13-year-old victim was taken to Atrium Health Navison in Macon. He remains in stable condition but will need surgery. The police department.
And it's like, bruh, you almost killed your brother handling the gun. Like, why not just watch a YouTube video on how to handle the gun? Unless he really did it on purpose. Hey, man, I can't put it past him, man. These super teen gremlins are on demon time.
Navison in Macon. He remains in stable condition but will need surgery. The police department wants to remind everyone that guns are not toys.
And in the last clip, he said guns are not toys. And yes, indeed, we understand that guns are not toys. But when you watch these music videos, they're pointing the guns as if they're toys, and they deal with them as if they really are something to play with. Okay, and even in rap songs you hear dudes reference, yo, I play with guns, I play with them sticks, I play with them choppers, you can get chopped down. They think it's a game, and that's why it's undefeated, man. The community is undefeated. You can't beat it. It's the big boss at the end of every video game that it's impossible to beat.
New details now in a story we first told you about is breaking news at 9. A man is shot and killed outside a lounge where we've told you about multiple shootings, including one that killed an up-and-coming rapper. CBS 46's Tori Cooper is outside Monaco Lounge in downtown Atlanta.
Family members of 24-year-old Honcho have been out here in this parking lot.
Honcho, and that is also one of the Migos names, Quavo, Honcho. And I guess, you know, these guys really don't have any originality, and they're just grabbing onto other people's names and trying to make it stick for them. So
throughout the afternoon, just suffering through this traumatic aftermath of what happened here. You can see many of them are out here huddled up, just trying to come to terms with what happened. But police tell us they have a strong lead on a suspect.
He was a good kid. I mean, you knew when he was around.
Family members of 24-year-old Honcho say they were too emotional to go on camera Tuesday, but now they're left holding on tightly to the few moments like this one that were caught on camera.
He was the life of the party. I can't believe this. This is hard for everybody.
Yeah, and this is the A. Sometimes those life of the party type personalities get into a lot of trouble because, you know, I ain't gonna let nobody try me, da 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 da. That's the vibe that I'm getting from this story. I may be wrong, but you know, it's sad that you know, super gremlins just can't sit down at a table, have a beer, have a discussion, air out their grievances, maybe have a heated discussion, things escalate, but then they're able to come back to a norm, you know, and everybody's able to shake hands at the end of the day. In an ideal world, that would be it. But then once you start throwing the, oh, you a bitch ass nigga and a fuck ass nigga and pussy ass nigga, then once you get there, you know, and then dudes start from New York, they gonna say SMD, you know, suck my, yeah, I mean, so they gonna start saying stuff like that, and then it's up from there. There's no way to come back. You're an op for life, and they're not gonna have any satisfaction until you're dead, and you're not gonna have any satisfaction until they're dead. I'm just telling you how these beefs go in the community.
Police say last night, Honcho was here at the Monaco Lounge when an altercation between Honcho and someone else spilled into the parking lot outside the lounge. Homicide detectives say the verbal argument escalated quickly and the suspect shot and killed Honcho and took off.
We do have some early information regarding a person of interest that we're looking at this time, so we're trying to work through that information.
Police are still interviewing a number of witnesses, and they have not officially released the name of the victim yet. But scenes like this one are far too common outside the local lounges on Trinity Avenue.
And I'm telling you guys, Atlanta is on demon time, and these lounges keep getting hit up. I've done countless stories on the lounges getting hit up. You would think that people would start to notice and understand that, hey, these lounges where all these super gremlins are lounging at ain't really that safe.
Just since January, police records show more than 4 shootings unfolded in the same exact area. Back in 2020, rapper King Von was also shot and killed while leaving one of the lounges on Trinity Avenue.
Wow. Well, there you have it. There you have it. This is like the street where rappers get gunned down at. Sheesh. Atlanta.
I asked Chief, I said, how many times have they been on your list? He gave me a number, and that number is one too many, so you'll see some action soon.
Oh, really? So Andre is giving off the perception that he's going to get tough on these super gremlins. He said he was on his list. I guess that is charges that this guy has. Too many charges. But he's still out on the streets. What are you going to do about that, Andre? Seriously.
This shooting comes just days after the city of Atlanta filed a new lawsuit against the Encore Hookah Lounge and Bistro in Centennial Park. It's all in an effort to...
You're going to sue the lounge? I mean, the only way... Look. This is the only way the lounge could even push something forward to prevent something like that to happen. They would have to straight up deny. They would have to deny fitted caps. They would have to deny Pusheisty masks. They would have to deny people sagging their pants. They would have to deny people not wearing a belt. They would have to deny people wearing graphic t-shirts or regular t-shirts. They would have to deny people wearing Jordans. They'll have to deny people who, y'all get where I'm going with this. They'll pretty much have to say, yeah, you know, unfortunately, no super gremlins allowed. That's what they'll have to do. There's no other way to stop this from going. You don't believe me? Just watch.
To shut the business down for excessive crime. Records show police have responded more than 170 times in the past 2 years to the Encore Lounge.
Right now, we are 2% up in personal crime, 6% down in property crime, and I want to continue to move to where we're down in all categories of crime.
But like so many Metro Atlanta families, Honcho's family says life won't ever be the same now that he's gone.
But what I'm gonna miss most about him, his hugs and his kisses.
Now, police still don't have a suspect in custody at this time, but we're going to continue to follow this and share any new details that we find right here. Reporting in downtown Atlanta, I'm Tori Cooper, CBS 46 News.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
Here locally, one university has stepped up to help students studying in Ukraine by offering free room and board and tuition for the summer session.
News 3 reporter Ellen Ice joins us now in the studio. So Ellen, how would this all work?
So I talked with the Hampton University president, Dr.
Whoa. So you mean to tell me that Hampton University is going to allow student refugees to come to Hampton and have free room and board? Is that what I heard? Free enrollment? Wow, man. These HBCUs really do not give a damn about black people. I mean, nobody has been watching what's going on. You know, there are supposedly Nazis and white supremacists in Ukraine who are heavy out there. They're a force to be reckoned with. We had the Africans in Ukraine. Did nobody watch my videos on Africans in Ukraine? Maybe we'll have to reference that after this video, but oh man, Hampton is just tone deaf on this one. I'm trying to figure out why.
Here locally, one university has stepped up to help students studying in Ukraine by offering free room and board and tuition for the summer session.
News 3 reporter.
God, free room and board and tuition? That's like $6,000, $10,000, probably more, $15,000 a student. Why don't they just do something for the black people who are there instead of getting, or I guess they're bringing in the Africans? I don't know. Who knows? The Africans in Ukraine? Maybe. Let's see. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But if they're bringing in like straight white folks, honestly, the gliders into the HBCU and giving them free room and board, that's crazy.
Reporter Ellen Ice joins us now in the studio. So Ellen, how would this all work?
So I talked with the Hampton University president, Dr. William Harvey, today. He told me the invite is there for 50 to 100 Ukrainian students or students studying in Ukraine to get away from the conflict like this university.
50 to 100 Ukrainian students or students studying in Ukraine. So is he referencing the Africans? Who can all apply? Let's figure that out first.
Bombing you see here and come to Hampton Roads to study. The students affected by combat could attend classes for the 2022 summer session. They would receive room, board, and tuition. They would also have the option to stay at Hampton at the regular tuition and fees rate once the summer session is over. Dr. Harvey said the university is just trying to do what is right and best, and that helping people, no matter their color, is one of their callings.
See, here we go. Helping people, no matter their color, is one of their callings. And look, although that sounds very honorable, y'all got brothers and sisters at your school who need those funds, okay? You could be pouring back into the university. This is definitely a virtue signal, in my opinion, from Hampton University, especially if majority of those students are not one of them Africans who were trapped in the Ukraine. If they're just bringing in like blonde hair, blue eye gliders into Hampton University to stay, free tuition and room and board for the summer, y'all must have not seen my video.
Thanks.
When one has takes time to look at some of the things that are going on in Ukraine, where maternity wards are being bombed, children's hospitals, civilian apartments and homes and things like that, that fits right into our mode of trying to be of help to to people.
This isn't the first time Hampton University has reached out to other college students in need. In 2019, when Hurricane Dorian damaged the University of Bahamas campus, Dr. Harvey extended a similar offer to those students to come study. And Dr. Harvey says there are a couple hurdles to overcome, like immigration paperwork and vaccine records for the incoming students. But he says the university has never shied away from something difficult. Odysse, News 3.
So if you guys have not seen my video on Africans in Ukraine, make sure you go check it out. It has 3.2K views. It streamed 3 weeks ago, or it premiered 3 weeks ago rather. And it'll pretty much bring you in on how the Africans were doing in Ukraine when everything popped off. I think they're good now. Maybe there's still some people who are trapped there. But, you know, hopefully these opportunities will go out to them. I'm going to keep an eye on it and let you guys know what's going on with the students, the migrant students at Hampton is going to be taken in this summer. I will definitely keep you guys up to date on what's going on. But if you want to get caught up on how the Africans are doing in Ukraine, make sure you go check out this video on my channel that premiered 3 weeks ago about the Africans in Ukraine.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work.